it's like discouraging, bro, when like, I don't know, people with motion can just skip and then like go to the front, bro, and not have to suffer, you know what I'm saying?
You just proved you can't create content in that environment. Went to these Streamer University auditions thinking that they were genuinely going to get accepted into Streamer University by auditioning in person, when that's just simply not the case.
I've been 8 since 5 a.m. You're keeping humans in a classroom for 5 hours.
It feels pretty insane to be making a Why Everyone Hates Streamer University 2, and Streamer University 2 hasn't even started yet. Well, at least the actual university part. The auditions and applications for everything has, and it seems like it's gotten every creator in an uproar, from small to big, complaining in some way about how they don't like the new Streamer U format, or at least the audition portion, and how Cenat is apparently running things. I wanted to run through some of the craziest claims that were made by certain creators, and even some of the rebuttals that were made by bigger creators like Lazy, basically calling a lot of the smaller streamers that are talking about this lazy. But I don't want to yap too much, so why don't we start from the very beginning with how do we even get here in the first place.
Everybody been grinding. Since I've been off, I've literally been hawking everybody. Anything streaming related, whoever being consistent, whoever is not, I literally see it. If you acting like yo getting accepted and you did it, you coming. If you got AI posters, you're coming.
If you've somehow been off the internet recently and don't know, Streamer University is coming back in a way bigger format. In the past, Cenat might have asked people to submit an online application and just went on stream and reviewed some of them, trying to get some laughs, trying to get some clips here and there. But nowadays, it seems like he's having live auditions on some could have been Juicy type of timing, inviting a bunch of people from places like New York, ATL, and even LA, where these places are packed to the brim of a ton of up-and-coming content creators trying their hardest to get in front of Cenat to prove to him why they should be a part of Streamer University Part 2.
You got the problem, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it real quick. Yeah. I would have camped all night, but I had work. And also,
look at this line. Ain't nobody trying to organize nothing. Oh shit, that's that YouTuber. He be doing in-person interviews. I think his name is they call him Blackie or something.
it doesn't look like anybody's first online. It looks like it's just a whole crazy crowd. It's like Knicks and 6. It's like a Knicks game 7. That was in the chat though. Shout out everybody on this line. Blessings. I hope we all make it.
Well, you can look at a lot of the positives for this and say that Streamer University Part 2 has way more eyes on it, way more people trying to get into it, and a way bigger impact than it had last year. It seems like a bunch of people are genuinely mad about the state that everything is going right now. And again, the university isn't even out. We don't have a date for any of that. All we have is these auditions, which a lot of people are apparently complaining about. And based on the complaints I'm hearing, they don't seem too legitimate. And I don't want to sit here and take away from people's experience, because the entire event as a whole seems like a good opportunity as a guy who's commenting on them without actually being there. So I wanted to bring y'all some of the opinions that were had by people that actually went out there, specifically starting with the New York experience, the very first Streamer U audition.
You posted this super short notice New York.
Once again, my last video, I did 2 videos on this and they keep bringing up this one guy. Y'all need to show me more people than this guy. The guy and y'all need to show me more people than this guy and the guy that was at the LA one where he was complaining about being in a classroom for 5 hours. Y'all gotta find more people, because if y'all seeing everybody's complaining like this, then find me more people, bro. Then find me more clips of people complaining like this, because these have been the only 2 clips I've been seeing, gang. For real, for real. Y'all need to like show me something, bro, because I don't think this is a good representation of what y'all saying is going on there. I really don't. Like, for real, for real.
New York City in-person application for Streamer University that started at 1 p.m. I dropped everything, painted you this big of one Streamer University Cenat painting. Got to the spot at 10:30. It's now 6:30. So me and hundreds of other people stood in the sun for, what is 10? That's 8 hours just for you to end this Mad people are outside, feet hurting, bags hurting, knees hurting, haven't ate, haven't drank, been in the sun all day, but we all are out here chasing our dreams, following you, and you dip. And I know you had a board or a team that you were doing this with, that you were like figuring out who's gonna make it into Streamer University in person or whatever. So if you really needed to dip, you could have had your team continue to see people at least like you streamed for 8 hours. You didn't even do these tryouts for 8 hours or whatever you want to call them. It was mad short notice. Everybody came out.
Now, hearing some of these complaints, that does sound crazy. Having to wait out in a line for 8 hours, insane. In the blistering sun, must suck. With a bunch of people packed out, even though he didn't say that. Based on the line I just saw, it seems like everybody was hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, like it was a mosh pit. The thing is, though, no one forced him to do that. At no point in time on any flyers that I saw and any promotion material that I saw, the guy said everybody is guaranteed going to meet with him and going to get a chance to be on camera with him. That's not what I saw. It was just an opportunity, something to give a bunch of these creators another chance to showcase their talents in case they didn't get picked for Streamer University, but they at least got to showcase it here, or B, they were going to get picked for Streamer University, but Kai gets a chance to see you in person and see what you're really like. It was nothing but positives if you actually got to meet him. I'm assuming all the negatives came if you didn't, but even then, there's still technically positives that come with it. You're outside with a bunch of other content creators who want to make this a living, at least to the point of apparently standing in a line for 8 hours with the possibility to meet KawzLang. So I would assume that all y'all would want to make content together or at least do something. But it seems like other creators I see complaining are not taking advantage of that in any way.
People, I see on the internet, people got it fucked up. Like, people were making fucking videos. Oh, I never got to see him. I never got to see him. Or I was standing in line and all this or whatever. But I'm like, bro, if you was smart, you would literally connect with the people in the stream, in the line, no matter who it is, because you don't know who you're going to meet.
Facts.
People was complaining they didn't get to see Kai was because they was getting cut, man. They was getting cut, bro. Y'all need to start saying the whole sentence. People was mad they didn't get to see Kai was because other big creators came in, cut the line, and took time from their opportunity to see Kai. Say the whole thing before you start making it seem like people was complaining, because I got to the door and they only took a certain last group of people. When they ended it, it was only a last group of people ahead of me that was able to go in. And a couple of people ahead of me was like, they said that, yo, it's cut off from here. This group ahead of y'all is the last group to go in, and nobody else is gonna be coming in after that. Y'all, like, nobody ever said we was guaranteed. Nobody ever thought we was guaranteed to go see Kai. Nobody ever thought we was guaranteed to go be accepted. If I'm the one person that said, yo, I'm not guaranteed to be accepted into Streamer University, I thought I was gonna get in to Streamer University. No, we thought that it was gonna have some type of structure, or it was gonna be multiple people from Kai's team or something to filter through different content creators to be able to go see Kai before we go see him. That's what we thought. We thought it was, we ain't think it was just gonna be him. We thought it was gonna be a little bit more professional, where it was gonna be, you know, his assistant, his managers, or whoever it was in his team that was gonna filter through the people before we go see Kai. That's what at least that's what my group of people thought. The people that was ahead of me, I networked with them, I collabed with them, I connected with them, and a couple of people behind me also thought that. We all shared the same ideas. Like, you know what? It's impossible for Kai to come see. It's impossible for Kai to see all of these people at once. Like, look at this. The line is around the block already twice. It already spent around the block twice. There's no way he's gonna be able to see all of these people, bro. He has to have somebody else, or he has to have somebody else here to do it, or it has to go on for a little bit longer than what we're expecting. But no, it was none of that. Bigger content creators came, they skipped, they went through, they already got their content, got their clips in, and that was it, bro. So it wasn't, nobody thought we never thought he was gonna see everybody. Do you see how big that fucking line was? We ain't ever think he was gonna see 1,000 people, or maybe 2,000. It had to be over 1,000 people there, bro. Guaranteed over 1,000.
whatever. If you get to meet him, then cool. Cause one thing I know, bro, that nigga sees everything, bro. Like he sees everything.
Can't see everything.
That's what I'm saying. Tomorrow, I hope it's not just like crazy fest, but like I genuinely want to stream with the people outside, like, you know what I'm saying? Stream with the streamers out there, because you never know. They give the best content than the people that are big streamers. These big streamers be fucking like egotistic, bro. I'm telling you. So yeah. Bro, you link with people and stream with the people that literally want to make content and do shit. That's gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna have a good ass time, bro.
And y'all already know how I feel about Diddy Frost on this channel, so me using the clip of his and agreeing with him is taking a lot out of me. But I feel like that's the biggest thing. A lot of these creators who are up and coming are missing the opportunity that's right in front of them. It's unfortunate you didn't get to see Kai, but you were in a line full of different people live there at these streamer U auditions. A bunch of people want to see what it's like. Even if you're not going live, just making a TikTok, even a YouTube video, a vlog would have hit crazy and showed a bunch of people the reality of what it was like being there. You can still make content and gain something from just going to the audition. It would suck that a bunch of people actually there might act out hectic, but putting all the blame on Kai seems pretty crazy to me. Now I would leave it alone if it was just one person saying this, but it's other creators who even got past stage one, which was being outside in the line, who were actually able to see Kai in person to some degree, more his team, who apparently still had complaints.
Moved to LA so I can pursue my dream.
What I say, bro? What I say? This is my 4th video again on the streaming university shit, and they only showing this one guy, bro. It was the one guy in the car in New York, and it's this guy again. Show me somebody else, bro. Like, y'all keep saying is this person, you know, we mad, da 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 da. Yo, y'all only showing one person, bro. So this one person speaking for 1,000 people? Like, be real. Oh, somebody in his chat, Kyle didn't even get food. You a grown-ass man, bro. Bring your own food, bro. Eat before you get there. That's what I did. Before I left the crib, I made something to eat. Like, for real, because I ain't feel like spending money outside, so I knew damn well I was going to eat before I got there. The only thing I bought when I was out there was some water. And best believe, like homie in the last video said, it was sponsored by Red Bull. It was a Red Bull truck right outside the place giving out free Red Bulls. It was people... it was regular people out there that was just selling waters, bro. Cash app them $1, they give you a water, bro. Like, come on, you can't beat that for real.
I've been doing this since I was 12. So I came into the first application tired as shit, but I still put the fucking effort. I love it, bro. I haven't ate since 5 a.m. We went to fucking IHOP on stream. Eve hasn't fucking ate it. Like that ass. You're keeping humans in a fucking classroom for 5 hours, bro. I was getting...
Bro, isn't that regular school, bro? Isn't regular school just 5 hours in class? What, you get to school, what, 7, maybe 8? Well, I think it's like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, maybe 3. You in school for damn near 9 hours, bro. Be real with yourself. You in there for 5 hours? That's damn near half a day, bro. Niggas be lucky they get half a day in school.
Eve was getting pushed, shoved. Bro had to fucking fight somebody for the spot. And then the motherfuckers that were just there first, they just get fucked at the end. And then Lacey comes, Ash, all these they just come get their fucking clips. And that's and that's it. Like, that's all they give a fuck about. It's cool. They can get their clips, it's fine. But at least let us fucking know, dude. And he comes in here saying, shut the fuck up, like.
I don't want to make this seem like it's a glazing Kai Cenat video, but it just seems like a lot of the sentiments I'm seeing right now are from people that don't understand.
He says he's been doing it since he was 12, but if you've been doing it since you was 12, you like, what, 25, 18 now? You should have a little bit more motion than that, bro. Like, you don't need streaming university. For one, y'all don't even need streaming university to be popping. All you gotta do is just be consistent, bro. That's what all of these streamers say in all of these videos, bro. Just be consistent. If you consistent long enough, you're gonna make it. It's just the numbers game. If you keep putting yourself out there, making clips, doing reactions, doing streams, doing doing live videos on TikTok, you're gonna make it, bro. It's almost impossible for you not to make it at that point.
And the opportunity that was put in front of them. For anyone who's unaware of how this actually worked, there was more phases to going through Kai's audition. First, you would stand outside in the line. There's no guarantee you would even get in the building, but say you do get in the building, then you do an interview with some of Kai's team. They ask you some routine questions. What would you do if you were in Streaming University Part 2? How long have you making content? Stuff like that. And if they approve you, then you have the opportunity to then go and see Kai. You're in the room while he goes to other people, and eventually, hopefully, he goes to you and basically asks you some of the exact same questions. That's what that streamer right there went through, and it seems like he missed out on that entire opportunity, or at least doesn't understand the opportunity that was presented in front of him. Because at the end of the day, Kai is making this into an entire YouTube video. While doing all of these things, he is filming it. He's going to eventually be posting it. In some way, somehow, your face is going to be shown to his audience and a bunch more people.
Well, why are people saying should smaller creators ever go? Yes. The thing is, chat, is what people don't see. Maybe this is like a, I don't know. Maybe I could be incorrect, but this is what I'm thinking, is people don't realize at the thing, because I saw a lot of clips, not everybody gets interviewed by Kai. If you've seen the way that these work, a lot of people are also getting interviewed by the team that is helping sort applications. Does that make sense? So like, even though it looks like Kai is only going through bigger streamers, they're also going through smaller streamers as well. And then they're picking out applications, but not everybody is getting all the way to be like, okay, we're gonna go do content with Kai. You know what I mean? Because he's one person. You can't have one person get through 2,000 people in a line. It's just literally not possible unless you gave everybody 10 seconds, and then everybody would be like, oh, but it's not getting a fair time.
I already used the excuse that I don't want to make this a glazing KawzLang video, so I'm just gonna go to, y'all probably also don't want to hear Novelty say the same thing over and over again for like 15, 14, however long this video is, minutes straight. But the reality of a lot of these streamers I'm seeing complain and talk bad about the event are still, again, the same people that aren't really taking advantage of the situation and are putting a lot of the blame on Kai himself, when I feel like, based on everything that I'm seeing, Kai is not only providing this as an opportunity, but even the fact that he is recording it, showing these people off, and a bunch of people are coming to their streams to see Kai or even get a chance to see what's happening in the event. It's still very good exposure. And if you're sitting outside in the line for very long amounts of time and you're upset about the people and how they're behaving, you can't really put that on KawzLang. His team is probably doing the best, and based on what I've seen, they are trying to tell people to not mess around, to not hoard, and to not do crazy stuff. But at the end of the day, he can't control these thousands of people that are coming in these crowds, and it's a wave amount of people.
Somebody in the comments said, I think I'll go to Harvard or Stanford University. I believe I have a better probability to enter in. This is a complete disaster. The only thing the universe is gonna do is party and brag about guarantee if you're a female. And I guarantee if you're a female. For one, you gotta pay to go in these bitches. Stream University free, gangster. Alright, I don't know what you thought. And then the amount of money you need to get in there, and then the IQ level you gotta do to get in there. I don't know if you get in there. Like that ass. You already commented on YouTube videos.
So you know it's a wave amount of criticism that's coming his way.
It's just it's like discouraging, bro, when like, I don't know, people would...
Another video, same guy. Like, they only showing a few people, bro.
Motion can just skip and then like go to the front, bro, and not have to suffer, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to...
They keep talking about people that, you know, you should be out there creating content, networking, showing how it is when you was really there. Then why don't y'all show it? Why don't y'all actually, you know, show the clips of the people that were there at Streaming University auditions? Like, and for one, it's Streaming University audition, not Streaming University get together. Like, I'm here to
suffer, you feel me? And they just like
make content.
Go right through, bro.
You in the hallway also.
I don't even know, Solo. That whole thing is just for no reason. There's only so much that he could do, bro. He can't pick everyone, you know? He really can't. So I'm sorry my tone's down, bro, because it's like, you know, you gotta understand. I'm a little, you know, I'm sad, but like, trust me, bro. Like, I still believe, you know, we're like, we meet him, bro, after all of that work. But you know, things don't pan out as we see. But I really love you guys, bro. 400 people here is like, it's fucking insane. I'm very grateful, bro. I'm very grateful.
The biggest complaint that I have seen that I do feel is a little valid is big streamers skipping the line. Now, when they were outside there doing a bunch of stuff, obviously the other streamers were pulling up, but they weren't the same ones that were camping there on scooters. They weren't the same ones that were staking out locations in order to find out where the place is. They were the ones that once they opened up their phone and saw where the location was, they kind of just pulled up. But I guess that is what having motion is about. And again, I don't feel like you can really put that on Cenat. Obviously, he's gonna want big streamers to be there so that there can be more eyes on not only the auditions but Streamer University as a whole. And if you do feel that is a valid complaint, then I'll give that to you. Honestly, it does suck that someone like Jaden Violet here, who, if you didn't know, that is the name of this streamer right here, had to camp out or stake out in order to get in this position, while Lacey could have just pulled up, sent one text, and immediately was in there. That sucks a lot. That genuinely does. I don't feel like there's really any excuse for that.
All these streamers.
Hold on, what are you doing?
Listen, no, all these streamers went to these Streamer University auditions thinking that they were genuinely going to get accepted into Streamer University by auditioning in person, when that's just simply not the case. I see so many clips of people complaining about, oh, I've been stuck in this room all day. Oh, I've been waiting in line for 2 days. First off, Kai never told anybody to wait in line. They waited in line by their own will. Second off, if all these streamers are in one place in a room, instead of complaining about waiting and being there, network. Talk to other streamers, create content, prove that you can create content in that space. All these streamers that are now complaining about, oh, I didn't get in, I didn't get to do this, I just waited in this room for 6 hours, while they're sitting in rooms with other streamers. You just proved you can't create content in that environment.
Cause I'm here to do an interview, Lacey. I don't know if you know, but the flyer said audition. It ain't say Streamer University networking party. I'm sorry, Lacey, but I'm not getting out my bed just to meet some nigga that does the same shit as me. I'm sorry. If I want to really connect with people and collaborate with people, I could do that shit from my chair. I could just go on Facebook groups. I could just go on Twitter communities. I could just go on TikTok Live. I could do everything else but get my ass up and go there, waste my time, and just sit in the fucking heat all day and look at niggas that do the same shit as me. And my nigga, I could just go to I could go to their Instagram and just DM them, bro. Lacey, you so out of touch, bro. You so out of touch, bro. I'm sorry. I respect you. I know you a big streamer. I know I gotta learn from you. I get that, but that take doesn't make no sense. Cause the flyer said Streaming University audition, not Streaming University get together, not Streaming University networking party, not Streaming University content get together. Like, none of that, bro. Like, I came to see Kai showcase the type of content I do, show how consistent I am, show my love for the streaming game, and show my love for the content world, and show what I got to do, and for me to go to Streaming University and to potentially learn more. Because you thinking Streaming University is just you getting Kai's viewers and being on Kai's stream. No, it's actually, they actually have real classes there. I'm sorry to let you know. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's actually real classes there. People was actually talking about some real shit. So it ain't no way I'm gonna go out my bed and just go talk to random niggas about nothing. Make content. I don't even know half of these niggas to see if my content even align with them.
Literally, like, you just proved that by sitting there complaining and then blaming Kai when they think Kai's a fucking Superman and can go through 10,000 people. No, but I guarantee Kai will be scrolling and see Stream University clips. I guarantee if there were content creators there that were smaller and they got a funny clip or they posted a clip, Kai's gonna see that. But no, instead they'd rather sit there and they'd complain and play the victim and try and blame Kai. It is bullshit, it is, and it made me mad because I see all these people complaining when Kai didn't have to go in person and Kai didn't stream. He didn't stream, he was giving.
That's a lie, Kai did stream. That's where you wrong, big fella. You spoke too early, bruh. You spoke too early on that, bruh. Cause he did stream. He actually dropped a video a couple of hours ago of him talking to the interviewees. And if you actually look in the videos of the streams, there was a nigga sitting on his right side videotaping everything. He wasn't streaming, but he was videotaping it for his YouTube, bro. So you can't say that.
Other streamers opportunities to go get their names out there, to go create content on their platforms, and that was him basically doing a favor, getting people an opportunity to put their names out there, and people want to sit here and complain.
My biggest thing that I feel like a lot of people are missing with these streamer auditions is what Lacey hit right on the head. Being put in an environment like Streamer University Part 1, where you're a small content creator and you're not really networking, you're not really talking to people, you're there, but you're just streaming as if you aren't at Streamer University. You're streaming as if you're still in your bedroom just talking to your chat by yourself. And that's probably what he doesn't want to repeat. There are a lot of streamers from Streamer University that unfortunately aren't that notable because they either stayed in their room or they were streaming as if they aren't at Streamer U, going to places IRL, not really talking to people, not trying to put out TikTok trends, not trying to get clips off, and not trying to clip form with other content creators. Something like streamer auditions is going to put you in that environment, basically a Streamer U light, to see if you can do that stuff if you actually get picked for Streamer University. It seems like a lot of people took that opportunity and instead of doing something with it, decided to complain and get upset.
Y'all lazy as fuck. I don't care if you're 50 years old and you want to do it. I don't care if you are, you know, if you stream, if that's something that you do and you are passionate in, you think that you just need a little bit of oomph, I don't care about you going to Streamer University. I care about moments like this where y'all bitch and moan and y'all clearly are not putting in the work to even get notice on any fucking level. You think KawzLang gives a fuck about a mural? You think he gives a damn that you spent all day following him and things like that? No, he did not. You do it because it's something that you really want to do and you just enjoy the process, big dog. Mind you, here's my problem. You sat in line with people all day. Y'all sat in line with people all day, like-minded individuals. How many of you niggas connected with each other in line? How many of you guys sparked up a stream or sparked up some content right then and there? Because you waiting for Cenat to give you an opportunity. And honestly, he did give you an opportunity. You had an opportunity to make content around being at Streamer University. You could have been talking to people in.
Big fella, I could do that shit at home. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I could fire up a Facebook group post right now, and I best believe by the end of the week or by the end of the day, I could find some niggas that would link up and do some content, bro. I ain't need Streamer University for that. Thank you for it, Kai. But if that's what it really was about, bro, I ain't need that, bro. Gangster.
In line, y'all could have been streaming it. There were people streaming this, but you didn't. You decided to get in your car and mope and groan about the fact that you didn't get into a once-in-a-lifetime event.
The overall biggest problem with Streamer U auditions, or just Streamer U as a whole, is it's showing the people that don't actually want to be content creators and just want Mr. Cenat here to give them a golden ticket to get rich, which just isn't the case. You being put on Kai's platform, you being picked to be in the Streamer University doesn't automatically mean you're going to go from making no money from content creation to all of a sudden making millions overnight. Especially if you're not passionate about this, especially if you don't actually want to make content, you're not going anywhere no matter what platform you're put on or no matter the opportunities that are presented in front of you. And this entire Streamer U debacle is just proving that more and more. But at the end of the day, that is just how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best place to do that will be the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like. And if you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every